The shower experiment. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 243 of the Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. And today, our journey through shower story continues. The mini-series where the little ways ordinary spaces spark extraordinary things. Yesterday, we talked about Aaron Sorkin and his 6 shower a day writing resets. Today, we're moving from Hollywood to history, to a woman who changed beauty, business, and black entrepreneurship forever, Madam C.J. Walker. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, remember that liking and subscribing really mean a lot for me. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. Thank you very much for considering it. Born Sarah Breedlove in 1867, Madam C.J. Walker was the daughter of formerly enslaved parents. She grew up in poverty, orphaned at 7, married young, and widowed by 20. So, quite the life start. And we can definitely say that life was kind of stacked against her. But she refused to be defined by hardship. She reinvented herself. She became an entrepreneur, philanthropist, and activist. And by the time she died in 1919, she was America's first self-made female millionaire. Walker struggled with a painful common issue at a time: severe scalp problems and hair loss. For a black woman in the late 19th century, hair care wasn't just cosmetic. It was tied to dignity, confidence, and even opportunity. But there were no real solutions on the market. Instead of accepting it, Walker decided she would solve it herself. How? Well, she began experimenting. And where did she do it? In her own bathroom. In her bathtub, to be precise. She mixed oils, pomades, and ointments, adjusting ingredients until something worked. That small, ordinary space became her laboratory, the private sanctuary where she could fail without judgment, learn quietly, and keep going. Her breakthrough product, Madam Walker Wonderful Hair Grower, well, marketing wasn't that big of a thing back then, changed everything. She didn't just sell bottles. She traveled door to door, teaching women how to use it, showing them step by step. Word spread, and soon she opened training schools and built a nationwide sales force of thousands of Walker agents. These women weren't just employees. They gained financial independence, pride, and a community. What began in a bathtub expanded into a multi-million-dollar business that reached across America and beyond. Here's the power of this story. It reminds us that greatness doesn't begin in boardrooms or billion-dollar labs. It begins in small, ordinary spaces. The bathtub, the garage, the notebook, the shower. Just think of all the tech entrepreneurs we have had in the 21st century. Walker's genius wasn't just in her product, but in persistence. She kept testing, refining, teaching until something caught. And that was quite something for the early 1900s. That's what made the difference. And if you think about it, that's how most breakthroughs actually happen. Messy, private, and unglamorous at first, before the world sees them. So, here's the takeaway for you. Don't underestimate the little space where you practice in private. Whether it's a journal, your kitchen, or your shower, that's where the seeds of your biggest work are planted. Protect it, use it, and just keep going. That was today's story, episode 7, and we went from previous Sorkin's reset showers to Madam Walker's bathtub experiments. And we see again how ordinary places hold extraordinary potential. Tomorrow, we will completely change the scene and move to the world of sports, discipline, and obsession with the 4 a.m. grind of Kobe Bryant. If you ended up liking this episode and made it so far, please let me know by leaving a like and interacting with this content in any way you feel comfortable to. But until the next one, you already know it. Stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and I'll see you tomorrow.